Is this a flattering angle? I doubt it. Across the world, scientists study all of reality. There is not a single facet of our existence that is not being pulled apart, theorized on, and experimented by scientists. And yet, after talking to scientists in every single field, not a single one could tell me how your bookshelves managed to be this disappointing. Welcome back to another bookshelf roast here on the channel. I am your roast host, Daniel Greene, at the most flattering angle you've ever seen me. And today, we're gonna be going ahead and roasting more of your shelves. It's been a minute. It's good to be back. If you would like to submit your shelf to be roasted, all you gotta do is join the Discord server, throw it into the roast section whenever I make the call, and there's a potential it will be roasted. We got hundreds, it feels like today. I don't know if that's actually true, but I scrolled it, felt like hundreds. And so it's gonna be difficult, but I will do my best. Oh, I can draw on your shelves! I didn't realize that.
That's gonna make it fun.
I can see the reactions people put to the shelves here as well. These are some pretty good reactions. Then someone put too cringe. What is cringy about this shelf? I think it's pretty good. Yeah, it's got a good level of knackage even. What's this guy with long fingers? Oh, that's a boat. The biggest critique here is the lighting and the very phallic little red man. That is a penisy guy. Hold up. We're high class entertainment here. I like your little clocks down here too. I'm partial to clocks. Oh, and dude, I feel your struggle with having a light switch behind the shelf. There's one behind some books on this shelf that I have to like pull down to flip all the time. Sucks, but it is worth critiquing. We don't show mercy here. I just want to know what this thing is. This is a neat shelf. I like it, and the light fixture is kind of like industrial. You get a B. I'm gonna give you a B. It's not excellent. It's not full either. And there's a lot of leaners, but I'm giving you a B. We're starting nice today. It does, for some reason, feel like it's the only thing in the room. I don't know why it feels like that to me, but I feel like I enter a space, there's no comfy like couch in front of it or anything. It is just a room with this against the wall. All right, we have a little bit of a series here. Oh, wait, there's our guy. This is the person submitting their shelf. Oh, well, this is dangerous for you. I don't know if people consented to me drawing on them, but it's gonna happen. Mustache. Haha. I gave you a mustache and some angry eyebrows, and then we're gonna make a flash for like the camera going off. This isn't what y'all are here for. I'm sorry. What we have here is video games mixed in with the books. Immediate no, red flag. Almost made up for by the taste in video games. It's a lot of mainstream stuff, but it's good mainstream stuff. The map is cool. You play D&D, I can tell that by all the D6s and the other dice kind of scattered around. I like dice being amongst the books. I know I've like given people crap for board games, but dice is appropriate, I feel like. Can I justify that? No.
But I don't have to.
I see you tried to trick me. You tried to make me think that you had double stackage. No, that's a mirror. I always have a bit of an issue with books behind glass, yet I now have that in my house, so I can't even like be that mean to you. And these are some clearly like special editions and favorites. Again, pretty good. God damn it, I'm supposed to roast y'all. Be worse. Stop taking my advice and getting better.
It's very annoying. Okay,
you have a random video game controller just there to like help the books stand up. Buy a book stand. Go grab a rock. Go get a rock, they're free, and put it there to keep those books up instead of the video game controller.
That's a bug.
I'm gonna give you a C+, my guy. So like some of you take my advice, and I say like, oh, I'll stop, but like it makes me feel good. I'm like, goddamn, people are listening and improving. And then there's people who I like, why? I don't even understand how some of this stuff ends up on the shelf. And somehow, the knackage feels like a mistake. I've never seen that before. A shelf has never made me go, oh, he didn't mean to put that Lego car there. When you totally did, it's just next to a bunch of mess. You have some unfinished series, some of the Halo books, a package from Amazon. Dude, a bunch of nail polish. This is raising questions. I don't know. What? You have feet containers on your bookshelf. That might be a first. So now instead of enjoying the wonderful scent of book, it is undercut by the foul stench of, I almost just said dandruff. Athlete's foot is what I meant. This Lego guy looks sad. He looks like he's on a journey and he's like pulling a wagon, but he found a block in the road. He just can't even get by. And he's like, great, I have to go back down around the mountain. This just makes me horribly sad. I also really don't like two-tone rooms. I know I'm not supposed to roast your rooms, but that's a me thing. I just don't like the two-tone room. I'm in a two-tone room. Fuck. I will say, I'm jealous of your camera bag. That's a really cool camera bag. And I love your flag. I'm sorry, but you even have like the I want to masturbate stronger exercise thing. So for me, this is going to be a don't submit again. This one was submitted earlier, but I just wanted to give you a compliment. I normally don't like wire shelves. I normally got a big problem with them. This room pulls them off. Hide your wires. You easily could do that by like bringing them back around here. Just put them there, you know, close off that desk space a little, but the record player slaps, the knackage is colorful and dope and complements your colorful collection of books. You have a good boy. The only thing that's keeping you from an A, what are these dime bags? I've never seen dime bags used for anything that's legal. These look like they're holding buttons, but I'm going to assume it's narcotics. Get rid of some of these side stackers, you know, put them in a place where they actually belong. You have plenty of space up here for them. I like your speakers even. It kicks ass. This one's going to be a B with potential for an A. I like it. I normally don't like wire shelves. You're pulling it off though. I don't like that you're pulling it off. Why can't people just tack wires up? Literally take a thumbtack that's like got the little side thing. Put the wire there so it's not getting stabbed. Push it up, and it's out of sight. It's so easy, and it costs a thumbtack. All right, but this is still pretty cool. It's not amazing. C+. This looks like he built the shelf, and I love it. He literally went out and grabbed a rock, and it's solid knackage. This is great. Personality, yeah, I'm raising you to a B-. I thought that was a PlayStation 5 in the corner, and I was about to be like, I've never seen a PS5 rammed into the corner before. You got Legos. Oh, you are outdoorsy. Oh, wait, hold up. I'm going to try my best to draw you looking at the border. Kind of like goes down. Oh, this is going very poorly already. There's no gray. Oh, friggity fork. Get the eye. Get the eye. Here we go. Hells yes. I have improved your drawing. Picture. You have... You have a book that is upside down here. You guys continue to surprise me with your ability to disappoint. Rissinger just rammed in. Oh no. I do like that you have worn editions. You read these books. You got a little Lego library and little Lego animals. That's cute. But like the Name of the Wind just thrown in. All this stuff. You got just candy. Every time you finish a book, you get a piece of candy. I don't know. That might be a good thing. More dime bags. Why do you all have dime bags on your bookshelves? Everything here that could be good frustrates me. Something about this is sad. There's something about this angle. Oh God, that was creepy up here. Seeing this little white hooded fella peeking at me. Didn't like that. Little too much to Sanderson. Like you're 3 Sanderson artifacts away from it being mildly concerning. Don't put 3 more Sanderson things on here. And especially don't put candles. Then you're hitting the shrine level. You don't want to have a shrine. You want to keep it to fan. You're border. You are border. I'm giving you a D. Really nice additions. Standard shelf. Literally nothing fancy being done except for a couple of side stackers that you could put on top and like, you know, make them look a little better. The wire. Okay, this is a little bit harder of a wire to manage because you'd have to like put a hole in the wall, run it through, pull it out, which is actually something my dad does all the time. It's like low-key kind of impressive. He does not have a visible wire in his house. The man has put more holes in his wall than termites would, but you cannot find a wire. I think that's why I hate them so much. I just learned something about myself. Yeah, this is good. I'm giving you just a C. It's very good. It's good. It's good. Look how much better it could be if you had some fun, like, knickknacks up top. Like if you know, I don't know, put a little rock right here. You got a nice little rock. And then like rocks are great knackage. That's just true. I think going to find a pretty rock, putting it on your shelf, you can't really go wrong. Then like, okay, over here, let's reflect your personality. Maybe you got like a football. That's my attempt to draw a football. Okay. I didn't even see the shelf for a minute. That was an adorable. This looks I'm sorry, that sounded too mean. Just these exposed crinkly lights never have looked good. Maybe I have said they've looked good in the past on a shelf. I lied. They, especially in the daytime, I don't think ever work. Also, it is currently May, I believe? My guy, what are we doing? I do love your art. The little dragon cute art with the cat, the blanket, the books. That's amazing across the board. I like your map. Get a really cheap frame at like Goodwill that'll fit it. It'll look 10 times better on the wall. I love that you got a little dog bed set up down there for your dog. I don't know if that's true, but don't tell me he doesn't go in there. That'll ruin my day. Oh, what's this on the side? I love graphs and data. I really want to know what this is. You have permission to ping me in Discord to tell me what this is, because I want to know what that data is. And you have a nice little cozy reading nook right by it. This is... And the good boy. I'm gonna give you a B+. Taking some points away for the lights and the no frames, but you do have some frames. The knackage is reflecting you. I like the dragon. You have a dragon theme going. Your Funko Pops, that's all I gotta say to you. You have a wonderful collection of books. Mad props for that. But you got some double stack. Oh, is it front to back? It's front to back. It's a middle of the room bookshelf that works. I was gonna say generic, but in terms of like room composition, dope. It's like a natural room divider and sound dampener. Damn, okay. I wish you'd show me the knackage up top. You didn't include that, so minus effort points. I'm conflicted, because I know I had these style of shelves for a while, but that kind of made me like them less, these like box ones, because they're so constricting on what you can do with them, especially for longer series. That being said, you've done pretty well. And the middle of the room thing is cool. I'm gonna give bonus points, C+. It's not blowing my mind. It's kind of blowing my mind. I know you're putting this in here to be like, ha 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 ha, this is bad. But this is someone to me who is like a true fan and is so dedicated to reading fantasy, they're not even like properly storing their books. I'm convinced you've just left like books around your house and you just pick them up and you go. The fact that this is literally leaning and is in a random order of books, you are reading these. Like, that is true. You own books that you read, and I respect that. A lot of them are showing the wear of being read. I'm obviously giving you an F, but it's an F that I respect. It's a respect. And just a reminder that our merch is live until the end of the month. So if you'd like to get the TBR Vortex Bust design, go ahead and go to danielbgreene.com and pick it up. Oh, I did not expect to find someone who has the capability to open a portal to hell, but here we are. Let's make this like a crime scene evaluation. I'm actually excited about this. Down here, you kind of see where the people who are being sucked into the portal are able to grab on in a last-ditch effort of hope before it closes on them and they're banished for eternity. This, over in the top right corner, you'll see the actual evil spell book that's used to summon Cthulhu and other such creatures. And then we have like dark pagan gods. Is that offensive? I don't know. Statues over here to also bring their powers in as well. But what's kind of fun is these amount of candles we have going here lets me know that if I like walked by your house and or apartment at night, there would be no lights on and I would just see a hooded figure standing over this shelf preparing, obviously, a ritual, as we said, from the spell book. You know, like when Christians freak out because Lady Gaga like dares to put a pentagram on stage, you're the kind of person they fear like she's creating. This is beautiful, wonderful. And the amount you've been able to put your character and personality into this with just a generic like square black shelf is remarkable. And then the final touches of having like the burning evil candle flames here in the top is just exquisite. 10 out of 10. Beep, 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 beep. And a mustache. I love your dog, and he looks prim and proper. Good amount of Sanderson stuff, and you're flexing on us with the weights. Although, as my eyes finally trail down, this is something I've never really had to consider before. You're bringing hardware into the equation, which, I mean, you're legally allowed to do that. That's just combining two things in a house that I would have never done. Your toolbox and toolkit. Craftsman's a good brand, though. I do like Craftsman. Yeah, the only thing that's giving like extra here is the tools at the bottom. C-. Gerardo of Riverdale. That might be my favorite Discord name of the day. Hardcore nerd vibes. The binders up top, put them somewhere else. It looks so good, and then your eyes trail to the surface level, and it's like there's a giant pile of the crown for Aragorn, super cool. Magneto crown is cool, but why is there a paper towel beneath it? Man, you are a Lord of the Rings movie fan, and I don't blame you. I would buy that Lego. Why? What? What? Dude, you were doing so well. Why? What is... Oh my God. Oh, he oils. I'm downgrading you to a C. Because why do we have Sniffin' Guy? Is that legal? Boba Fett helmets, pretty dope. Actually, to be canonical correct, they are Mandalorian helmets. I may not be a Star Wars fan, but I know my Star Wars. I say that with a TIE fighter tattooed on my leg because I was in college and made mistakes. More cards framed. A little bit overdoing it with the cards, but we don't have any dime bags. This isn't bothering me as much as it should. I think because I see like 3% effort put in, and to be frank, the bar is that low. This down here also, not a fan. Not a fan. I'm going to go ahead and give this a C-. There's potential for easy B territory. It's just not fully realized. We also have this gap of white space. I just feel like it's an empty void. Too much knackage. We're overloading knackage here to the point where like I don't see a book that does not have knackage in front of it, aside from these ones that literally could not fit it. Even down here on the side. In an earthquake, this bookshelf becomes a massive hazard of plastic. Though, I don't think I've ever seen this little like early computer Lego set. That's cool. I'm gonna give you a C-, maybe even D territory. God damn. Oh my God. The top lighting sometimes looks horrible because it's too harsh. You got this soft, luscious lighting coming down. You have a decanter with whiskey glasses up top. Like let's point out everything right on this shelf. Okay, first of all, big luscious curtains. I don't know why. I want to rub my face on them. Then we have this gorgeous lighting that's just the right temperature, even in daylight, to be visible and felt, complementing every single one evenly. Exquisite. A reading nook mere steps away, so that as you get your decantered whiskey or such, you can just immediately sit with a blanket and enjoy. This is an A. Like, I have nothing to criticize here. From the collection to the knackage, it stands out. I even kind of am partial to low shelves, specifically today. I don't know why, because it reminds me of being a kid and like sitting down in front of them and pulling a book out. Just for future reference, I'm kind of picking the ones that people reacted to a lot in the Discord with reactions and stuff. So if you see a shelf you want me to react to it, because there's so many, it's hard for me to pick. Whoa! Oh my God. Do you live in a magazine? You have like Alice in Wonderland, like modern vibes with the teacups, the pinks, the whites, a lot of color control, a nice fancy mirror. I really dig this. All well knacked, all books stored well, and the side stackers clearly are deliberate. But no, I even called it Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, okay. I can't fault you. You even got I like these, is it called Speckle or Peckle? It's got like the texture chair, something like that. It's not my taste, but that's not what this is about. It's about people realizing their own taste. And you've even avoided the sin of putting something up in that small crevice up top. There's no dangly lights, which a lot of people who enjoy this style put on. A. I don't know why I opened this one and I immediately just thought, girth. B. This is really, really well put together. Yeah, good job. I enjoy this. Even the stuffed rabbit up top. I thought that was an exposed wire. It's a stick, and sticks make me happy. The Witcher little stuffed things, spectacular. And you got a cat scratching post that actually fits in and doesn't look horrible. It's a little overknacked up top. That's like my nitpick, but you got a Bob skull. I'm happy. Give this a B+. I love your cat so much. I'm gonna ride him like a steed. I don't know why, but this feels like to me at night, it just has a very like do-do-da vibe. That's just me. Again, I'm not gonna disrespect this because you're just getting started, right? You're gonna fill these out, come back when you have. This is a journey yet to be had. That's a beautiful thing. Just keep it clean, think it through as you're going, and this will be a point of pride in your life. But it's not ready to be roasted, my friend. Look at the lack of paper to burn. I can't roast this. Are these scrolls? Do I need to return these artifacts to like a culture they were taken from?
That belongs in a museum.
They look too new to be that, though. Are you like a modern scroll maker? I am befuddled. I'm terrified by this. This is the scariest thing I've seen today. Wow. Holy God. Whoa. Oh boy is right. I really wish you had given me a long shot, though, so I can see like the full thing. Instead, I got this piecemeal deal.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
I'm gonna be real, with how big your collection is, yeah, it's messy, but good luck. I'm impressed you've managed to keep it this contained with how much you have. It feels like the studs might be ripped from your wall if these shelves are drilled in properly. And if they're not, an earthquake will kill you. No, not the worst way to die. If I die from my bookshelf falling on me, that's okay. It's kind of uncomfortable when you're in the shot. It feels like I'm roasting your book to your face. Oh, Moonlight's an amazing movie. Awesome to have that on Blu-ray. This face also... I just feel like I'm being looked at for many reasons. There's a lot of faces staring at me. I like the mirror effect, surprisingly. I didn't think I would. The lighting's kind of harsh, but by no means bad. It's good. I like it. It's standing out from the crowd. B-. You got Blu-rays mixed in, which is taking it down a bit, but I like the ambition. And you got some, like, going on. Guys, go get rocks and put them next to your books that are leaning over and make them stand up straight. Rocks are free. You can take those. Everything I said about being proud of you all, I take back. Haven't I seen this before? A few new shelves since the last post. Okay, so this is a re-roasting. This is beautiful. No pops. It's great. Just clean. I love this. A+. A+ again. I think I gave you this something like that last time. Very well done. I feel like you're sitting here gaming, and then in one of these shelves, you just have a weapon ready to go. I feel like that's a thing that this provides you. It's just a typical gaming station bookshelf with some natural wood that makes it look a bit brighter. I like the cabinet shelf. It adds a little bit of mystery, but now I want to know what's inside. See. Wow, you win. Anyone with a ladder. Badass. What can I say? Well done. Ladders kick ass. Congratulations. I can't insult anyone with a ladder because you win having a library in your house. That's checkmate to everyone else. Someone can be like, I have a first edition Lord of the Rings. You can go, you, I have a ladder. Yeah, that's just awesome. A+ immediately. Now someone's gonna get like a tiny ladder and put it on their bookshelf. And I want you to know that counts. The lighting's a little too harsh. Funko Pops are there. I like this shelf, but you also were telling us you're 15. And for a 15-year-old, my friend, you have potential. This isn't quite it. I think this is great for now. I'm excited to see what your shelf looks like when you're 20. Take those Funko Pops and throw them at your sibling. All right. I'm going to get a very angry call from a parent. Oh, you tricky bastard. I know what you did. This is a very nice shelf. Well put together, well displayed. You've edited the lighting in this photo. I've seen Kayla use Lightroom enough to see when someone has done the stuff to make a photo look extra good. And that's just strategy. Well done. You're trying to manipulate people. Look how many reactions this got. You did manipulate people. Well done. I think this is cool. You got a mystery box. What's in the box? A little bit too many side stackage going on. You did lie and manipulate us. The sword is precarious back there. Be careful with that. I actually had a sword, if you remember like a year, 2-3 years ago on the channel, slice open my head because I had it precarious like that. Don't do that. The people at the hospital will think you're an idiot. And I'm gonna fall for the editing of the lighting. I'm gonna go ahead and say, this is a B. It's cool. That is precariously perched. That's gonna fall one day. But otherwise, very cool. Nice. I like the flower choice. I would have never thought of that, but that looks really good. The books are clean. Got a little storage going on, but you got shelves for it and everything. Got a little pet. Oh, there's a pet bed up here and you didn't show me your pet. That takes you down a rung. C+, would have been a B. You could have been a contender.
I could have been a contender.
SF Tibbs. I hope your book's going well. Jesus Christ, my guy. Oh, wow, you have bookshelves stacked on bookshelves. I don't know if that's safe. I really hope you have those attached to your wall. Amazing collection of books. If I'm just talking about book collection, you're beating me. Like, you might have more books than Kayla and I combined. An amazing collection of books. The display is asshole. The display is straight up the dark one in episode 3 of The Wheel of Time. Episode 4 of The Wheel of Time. It's very poorly displayed, but you have the same problem the other person did. When your collection is this vast, your house has to become the collection. So for that, I respect you. But you know this is overwhelming. You are aware of the overwhelm. This is your bed. You sleep here. How still are you in your sleep? I tried to organize my books because I have over 1,000, but things got out of hand quickly and I deserve to be torn to shreds. I've lived in this room since I was 6 and I'm a hoarder with ADHD. Ain't nobody gonna beat this level of chaos. Normally when I see people say like roast me, I deserve it. It's super bad. It's not that bad. Your roast? This is that f***ing bad, my guy. Oh my God. This is just a trash bag full of books. There's Funko Pops here. God, when you have this much shit, why would you bring in actual more shit? I've talked a lot today for some reason about like shelves falling on people and them getting hurt as a result. That's not a warning for you. It's a watch, or whichever one is the worst for a tornado. Is it a warning or a watch that's worse? You're the worst one. My roast to you is I am actually concerned. Please straighten this. You will feel so much better when you do. Good Lord. If I walked into this room, I might leave the house. Here's how bad it was. I just noticed you have one of those square grid shelves. Oh my God. My old bookshelf was in here and this person showed their house burning. I'm so sorry. I really hope you had insurance. But I don't gotta roast you, do I?